I heard he walks along Queen Street to the graveyard. I heard if you walk around his grave on Halloween 3 times anti-clockwise and spit, he'll rise from the dead. I heard that George bloody Hutchinson walks to the clock tower and back again on every Friday the 13th. If somebody stops him, he'll be gone forever.
So, George Hutchinson is supposed to be a ghost? He is like the bogeyman to people in Ballymoney. Let's look back in time and see what happened. It was the year 1798, the year of the United Irishman's rebellion. So what were the United Irishmen all about? We talk to a spokesman.
We had all the best intentions. We thought everybody should be free. We thought everybody should be equal. Some people called us the Liberty Men. I liked that. We felt things were wrong. Things had to change. This meant going up against the parliaments in Dublin and in London. I didn't like that, but a lot of people from here had been part of the revolution in America. That inspired us. We weren't ready. We weren't organised. We had hardly any guns. Our hand was forced. We got the word, and all of us Ballymoney men met at Kilrats. We marched off and met up with the others. We took Ballymoney and then Randallstown. It was going well. Then we went to Antrim. It all changed there. It started well. Suddenly there were troops in front of us. They had cannons. We had one wee one tied to a cart. The cart fell apart. Still we were doing okay. The troops ran. What we didn't know was there were more soldiers on the way. When they bombarded the town with howitzers, exploding shell, we had no chance against that. Charge! The wounded were killed where they lay. Those taken prisoner were slaughtered. The rest of us were on the run.
George Hutchinson was involved in the offence of that day. His friend and fellow judge, David Leslie, was with him.
We were on our way to Antrim, George and I. There was supposed to be a meeting of all the judges from the county. On our way, we got a message saying that there was going to be trouble. The meeting had been cancelled. We headed for home. We ran into a bunch of ruffians. I think they may have been heading for Antrim. They stopped our coach. They dragged us out. They manhandled us. I really thought they were going to impale us on spikes. We thought we would be killed then and there. George never forgot that. One man stood up for us. He saved our lives. He persuaded them to let us go.
The United Irishman won the one. It was known that lots of them had come from Ballymoney. Troops based in Causeway came up and set fire to the town.
The soldiers have come. They're throwing burning torches into the houses. It's all in flames. The whole place is going up. My family, my poor weans are in that house. Help! 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 The place is going up. The whole town is burning. Help! Help!
George Hutchinson was the judge in Ballymoney. It was his job to track down the United Irishman and bring them to justice.
Aye, we were hunted down like animals. Some got at least a trial.
We rose in dark and evil days to right our native land. That's what we believed. That's what I believed. I wanted to make things better for everyone. But I do admit that we fought against the government. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. Maybe we shouldn't have done it.
There were stories of hangings that did not go through the process of law.
I told him not to go. I told him not to go. Don't get involved, I said. Don't get involved. We were going to be married in a few years.
They caught them, young boys. William Adams, Samuel Bonington, Samuel Dunlop. They caught them in the fields, strung them up from the nearest tree.
Now he's dead. Hutchinson did it. Bloody Hutchinson, as a murderer.
So was George Hutchinson a monster?
Mr. Hutchinson was just doing his job. He did what he had to do at the time. He was good to people around here. He gave us land to build chapels. He got a coconut as a present from a man he pardoned. Far worse judges than him.
George Hutchinson led a long life, but he was never allowed to forget the offence of 1798.
We're digging here. A new road. But what's this? Bones. Human bones.
I know whose bones those are. That's Samuel Bonington, one of the youngsters lynched by George Hutchinson back in '98. No trial, no nothing.
Let's take them to Hutchinson and see what he thinks.
They took the bones to George Hutchinson's house. They stood outside and said, Shortly after that, George died at the age of 84. So what is the real story?
Bloody Hutchinson, as a murderer.
Mr. Hutchinson was just doing his job.
Aye, we were hunted down like animals.
The whole town is burning.
George never forgot that.
Strung them up from the nearest tree.
Maybe we shouldn't have done that.
far worse judges than him.
Bloody Hutchinson as a murderer.
The whole town is burning. Mr. Hutchinson was just doing
Hey, we were hunted down like animals.
George never forgot that.
Murderer.
He's just doing his job.
Down like animals.
Maybe we shouldn't have
Far
done that.
Murderer.
worse. He's just doing his job.
Murderer.
He's just doing his job. He's just doing his job.